What's going on, everybody? Let me turn this fan down so it ain't blowing in your ear. We are on our way home. Unfortunately, I had to run the son to the emergency room. So, everything is okay. Everything checked out. We're just going to treat it like it's some allergies. But I'm here to tell you, the snow is back. This is not near what we were driving into on the way to the emergency room, but it is still coming down. Visibility is better, but we are driving back into the storm here, so we may get some blizzard-like conditions here before long. The interstate itself is not slick, but the slide roads are. So if you're anywhere in this snowstorm coming through Missouri, be careful, because the side roads are getting a little slimy. It's turning to slush. So we lost a little bit of traction going uphill, but it wasn't horrible. I didn't slide sideways, none of that. Just I lost some traction for a minute. But traffic's still flowing good. Just remember them side roads, guys. The interstate's getting a little bit of slush. They've been out here salting and taking care of it. But some spots are worse than others. But it is sticking. I don't know for how long it'll be here, but it is sticking. Everything is turning white, as you can see. If you're out here in this stuff, just be careful, drive safe. I don't think it's necessary to go empty the grocery store shelves, but I know some people will. And don't get me wrong, I understand being prepared, but usually we're not locked in our houses for more than a day or two in this stuff. There's no sense in making sure your neighbors don't want to have what they need as well. Oh my. There's already been a truck or SUV, small SUV in the ditch. Pretty bad. I did not see that on our way in. Oh my goodness. We are just taking our time getting back home. Got a fairly good little trip. Unfortunately, there is not a hospital nearby that we can go to because we live fairly close to a military base, so we don't have access to that hospital unless it's an absolute life-threatening emergency. And you get to go there, and then they will transfer you from that facility to another. But we're just on our way back home here. I can see the road is worse here than it was back there. Maybe it just blends in better, I don't know. But I imagine this part of the road is kind of hard to put a snow plow down on. It's pretty rough right through here. But they have been out treating the roads, so just give them time to do their job, guys. If you don't have to get out in it, don't. There is no point going out and risking it just for the little bit that this snowstorm is putting down. It has calmed down quite a bit over the last 2 hours time, so I feel like they got a pretty good chance. It's warmed up. I don't see it being a big deal. Personally, I don't feel like it's going to stick around very long. The ground's just not cold enough for it. But it is sticking to, surfaces that get cold. Like the grass and stuff. As you can see, the sides of the roads are white. The road itself is not white. It is turning that way in places like this here. It's hard to put a plow down, and it may have been a minute since they've been through here clearing, but you know, the outer road looks good. You can see the outer road over here. Over here, that's the outer road over there. Looks pretty decent. But as far as in town, in city limits, the roads were slimy. It was just slush because it's hitting and melting. You know, watching traffic driving by, I see a lot of moisture coming up with the tires. Now, does that mean come out here and go 80 miles an hour? Absolutely not. Just drive like you got sense. I know that's a hard thing for some people to do, but it's not hard to be safe. Be considerate. The bridge here, obviously, bridges freeze before the roads do. That still was not that bad. I mean, we're trucking at 65, 70 miles an hour. That's the speed limit on this interstate. So, you know, we haven't lost traction. We haven't slid, nothing like that. But I can tell you, in previous experience, not driving in snow and stuff like that, but as far as, you know, just a slight little bump in the road can mean the difference of staying on the road or not. When I was younger, I was on a dirt road and I barely come up over a bump, and it actually slung my truck sideways and I rolled the truck. So, you know, it doesn't take much to lose traction. Especially stuff like this. But you just gotta drive like you got some sense. You know, you don't wanna go creeping slow, but you don't wanna go fast either. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, awful. Sorry about that. If I could have hit the pause button, I would have. But I'm keeping both hands on the wheel here, and we're just going to keep on trucking home. There goes a snowplow right there to my left. You are looking at what I am looking at. There is no mirrored image. This is the real deal, guys. This is the real deal. It's really big snowflakes, some really big ones. I was considering stopping by my parents' house and picking up the weight and putting the weight back in my truck. And of course, this guy's got to come over right in front of me instead of waiting to, you know, have a little bit of distance here. So we're getting sprayed pretty good here, but visibility is starting to lessen a little bit. Like I said, we're driving back into the storm. We drove into it on the way, and we are driving back into it now. I just figured I'd bring y'all along with me. So I appreciate you being here. I wish I was live because I could reach more people that way, but it is what it is. We're not monetized yet. And I just hope everybody's being safe out there. I cannot see as far ahead of me as I could a little bit ago. Like I said, we're probably going to be in blizzard-like conditions. Now, I don't know how far this storm has moved in the last couple hours, but it doesn't look like it's moved very far. Now, it's not near as white here on the sides of the roads as it was back there, so that goes to say quite a bit here. I don't know why conditions have changed the way they have. It's still coming down pretty good. No change there. Did have somebody at home just to be on the safe side. We're getting cords ran for all of the tank heaters and the warmers, just to be prepared, because you know, if our water starts freezing, then I want to make sure we can plug those guys in and be good to go. I don't want to fight the ice like we did before, and I am thankful we were able to get the equipment needed to do that. So we are not real far from home. But I just want you to see what we are seeing, what we are dealing with here, and what could potentially be heading your way. I don't know where you live, and I'm glad you're here, though. I'm glad you're here. Looks like I won't be doing a whole lot with the brush today. I would love to go out there and light it on fire, but I'm afraid it'll be windy, and I just don't think it's the right conditions to burn a big pile like that, unfortunately. So I'll take you up here and let you see what is going on. And, I think I'm gonna get off here, guys. I'll check back in with you when we get home. Stay tuned, it'll be a split second on your end. Alright, guys, we are getting ready to pull up to the gate here, and it is a whole different view here than what it was earlier. The ground isn't even white, so I don't know if that means the storm is calming down. Maybe it's moved north or south, I don't really know, but the ground is not turning white here yet. I mean, it's starting to in places, but we're not white yet. Now, let's get out here and open the gate up here. Be right back with you. My goodness, look at all that snow that got in the truck. Oh my goodness.
We left the door open.
No, that wasn't the door opening. I think that fell in when we got in the truck earlier. But that was a lot. Now look, just look at the front of my truck. Just look at that. My goodness, look at that. That's just from driving down the road. Alright guys, just like I said, be safe out there, and drive safe, because in spots it is nasty, it is gross, and I guess depending on where you're at in this storm, just depends on what you're getting. I mean, that right there is just from sitting at the hospital. It's coming down. It's coming down good. These aren't near the, sorry, this gate rattles a lot. But these aren't near the size of the flakes that was coming down there. Let me tell you. That's some big old stuff. But it's not bad here yet, guys. It isn't anywhere near. Nowhere near. We've got the hose stretched out. Like I said, my mother-in-law was here. She was getting everything dressed up and took care of. And here we go again. All right, that one wasn't that bad. Let me get out here and Junior, you go on in the house and take it easy, buddy. So he's just got a pretty bad rash that showed up all of a sudden, and we went ahead and ran to the emergency room in case it was an allergic reaction to something. I wanted to be where they could definitely help him. The ring has come off of the, I'll have to fix that, but we do have the tank warmer in here. I'm not going to dip my sleeve down in there right now. We got the cord ran over here for Dakota's water, and if need be, I'll take the tank warmer out of there and put it in everybody else's. No big deal there. But Dakota over there has a heated bucket, and the emu over here have a heated bucket. So we just got to get the cord out of the bottom of the bucket here. In case you're not aware how these work, there's a little tab under there. Let me see. There we go. So that little indentation there at the bottom, those are little notches for the cord to come out of. But you just pop that off, and it's got a cord under there. And you plug that in, that bucket heats up and keeps the water from turning to ice. Now, Dakota over there, he's got a bigger bucket, a much bigger bucket. The emu just don't drink that much water. They get it dirty more than they drink it, but I'll take you over here and I'll show you. Now, hopefully, we won't have to. My land, she has shredded more plastic. We just cleaned all that out yesterday. Fluffed up her bedding. We're going to have to do it again. Plastic is not a bad or a good idea with piggies. Oh yeah, he's had fresh water. That's just where he's gotten hay in there, guys. I know it's fresh because it's full. So, but his cord does not hide away. These bigger buckets don't have that. But there's an element down in the bottom of this bucket, and I've got the cord running out here. We're plugged in. We are not plugged in at the pole yet. So in order to do this, we have unplugged the hot wire at the hay and the wood, and I'm okay with that because them having water is more important than keeping them out of the hay right now. So we've got cords ran, we've got more cords to run, and that's about 200 foot of cord to reach from the front of the house over to where he is. Boy, I can't wait to get rid of this stuff right here in front of the house. It's just one stage at a time. It drives me crazy, but there's only so much I can do at a time. So we got the hoses stretched out here. Hopefully the brand new one is still kind of having issues, as you can tell. I need to come out here when the sun's shining and stretch it out and get it out of its wanting to return. But we got them out here. Hopefully they don't freeze up. We've got firewood, so everything is covered. Everything's doing good. Just don't mind that mess. Don't look at it, guys. Don't look at it. It's still there. It's still ugly. But we got a good fire going. And let me tell you, that thing does wonders. It was like 200 degrees in the house last night. It was just on the verge of being uncomfortable. But everybody's doing good, guys. Everybody is doing good. They are doing fantastic. It is not too windy. But these guys are doing good. I threw some hay in here just to see what they're going to do with it. They kind of pick at it and peck at it, but I don't think they actually eat it. And we are trying to see. That is what's left of the cock block, chicken block. Nothing I can do about it. That's just that's what it's called, guys. So I'm sorry if that's not the word you want to hear, but I didn't name it, and but it's a block for, it's like an all flock kind of block. Chickens, turkeys, things like that can eat it, so we're going to see if the emu take any interest in it at all. The horses are up there just gnawing away at some hay. I think Santana is taking a break, but they may end up in the barn here before long. I think I am going to go up here and go ahead and let these birds out. I'm not sure about it because of it is cold, and I don't know, they may end up in the woods there, but I will let them decide if they want to come out or not. So this is what it looks like. A pretty thick layer of straw there on the floor for them. And I came out last night and dressed up the nesting boxes. We did cut their lights off. It's not cold in here. It's not near as cold as what it was outside. They have put straw in their food again, and it's as easy as that to clean out. Pretty easy, simple. And I'm also looking for any more eggs, and I am not seeing any. In fact, we're missing one. There was 2 in here. Let me see if it's been possibly buried. Nope. So I don't know what happened to that egg, but we still have one there, and they have kicked the straw out of there. I don't like the straw. I like hay. The hay seems to stay in there better. They seem to like it better. The wood chips and the straw seems to go pretty quickly. So let's see if they want to come out. They weren't in a real big rush to come out a few minutes ago, so it doesn't look like they were in a huge rush to come out today. So we may just go ahead and close this up. I don't think anybody's gotten out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see if we can get some light here. Boy, you are being loud. She is so loud today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 10, 16. Yeah, I'm gonna say, oh my goodness. I think everybody is still in here. They are just not interested in it. They are not having it today. So we're just gonna close that back up and let them be. But we are ready. We are ready. The rabbit has food and water. He's got straw in his box. I just checked it last night as well, but he's out here just chilling. He's hanging out. He's not even on his board. But he's got water. I can see it is full. If you can see that, it is full. So we're good to go. But it is turning into a winter wonderland, guys. It is going to be a nasty, sloppy, muddy mess, but that is okay. The ground needs the nutrients that it's going to get from this stuff. So I'm happy for it. As I always say, it makes the cold worth it, because snow is beautiful, and it makes a mess, but let me tell you, it's worth it. It's beautiful. It makes everything beautiful this time of year, and like I said, the ground needs it, so I'm not mad about it. I wish we got a whole lot more of it. And it's funny because we were listening to radio, and I Like It, I Love It came on, and I can tell you, I do. I like it, I love it, and I want some more of it. We need a good winter. We need a good snow. Put some nutrients back in the ground. Come out here and build a snowman. Have a snowball fight, and let's get back to the good old days when you could have fun. Me and the kids had a Nerf war last night, but what I wouldn't give to come out here and throw a couple snowballs with them and let them build a snowman. That would just be awesome. That would be amazing. But anyway, guys, be safe out there if it is getting slick. Some of these snowflakes are pretty good sized. If you guys can see all that, put you out here in it. My phone's getting wet. But be safe, guys. Winter's back. Winter is back. It is just an overcast day today. Another day to stay inside. Makes me wish I would have got something done the last 2 days, but I just took those 2 days off and got some rest. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for your support. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content, because I promise you there is future content to come. We've got some piles to burn. We got animals to feed. And there's always something here at Bailey's Homestead. So I can't discuss some upcoming events. Not yet. So hang in there, as we got some secrets up our sleeve. Let me tell you, we got some stuff coming. So just stay with us, guys, and it's gonna get better eventually. It's bound to. Bad can only happen for so long before good takes over. So we're not going to let the bad take over. We're not going to let it control us. It may get us down, but it ain't going to keep us there. So just stay tuned and find out what's coming. You have a blessed day. I'm going to get out of this cold.